Are we got to cover a couple of cards here because I haven't been covering some things, but we're going to go over the new DDD support and the new Link Slayer monster and talk about everything about it. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We have Link Slayer from DUAD. I don't remember the set's actual name. But I really want to go over this card, right? So Link Slayer says, if a cyber monster you control would be used as a link material for an Ignister monster, this card in your hand can be used for material. Okay. If it's sent to the graveyard as link material, you can discard one card, then target one spell or trap card on the field, or you can target two if this card was on the field. If it was on the field used as material, destroy those cards. Huh. I was expecting it to have the Link Slayer effect, right? The one that can just special summon itself. That would have been really, really cool. But overall, I think that this card's actually, it's okay. It's okay. I would give it a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't say it's like way crazy about it, at least right now, but it seems like a really solid card. Now we have to talk about the new DDD cards that you guys are gooning over, right? Oh my God. DDD this, DDD that, DD's nuts. Anyways, for the people that don't know, the DD strategy is a deck that was supposed to merge links, fusions, pendulums, exceeds, and synchros all in one mechanic. So all of the mechanics, links, fusions, synchros, exceeds, links, fusions, synchros, exceeds, pendulums. Yeah, all of those under one mechanic and every mechanic into one branch. So the deck is very spread out thin and the combos take a lot of work. And the deck just needs, I think it needs to like pick a lane and stick to that lane. But let's go ahead and talk about these cards. DD Lance Soldier. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. Okay. Target one DD monster you control increases level by up to the number of dark contracts you control and in your graveyard. All right. It's a level 2 Fiend Tuner. Yeah, this card's it's literally because there's a level 2 Fiend Tuner. That's really the big thing about it, if you ask me. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one dark contract you control, destroy it, special summon this card. Nah. Yeah. The DD stands for deck diversity or just diversity, McLovin? Nah, this card's actually good. Nah, this card's actually good. If I had to give it out of 10, this is like a 7 out of 10 type thing. This is pretty good. Right now it does somersaults to end on Caesar, Siegfried, and Mockinx, which isn't really good. It isn't really good. Like the deck is pretty fragile, but DD Lance Soldier provides synchro capabilities, potential exit capabilities, and a free summon from the graveyard. So I actually think it's pretty good. Yeah, next is DD Defense Soldier. So deck diversity, Defense Soldier, right? This card's great. It's going to replace Lamia, level 1 tuner. I'm not sure if it'll replace Lamia because both of them have a little bit, like they have different functions, but I think that this card's pretty freaking good. It doesn't decrease, right? Because sometimes you want 7 so you can go into different things, and sometimes you want 2. So it's like one Lamia, maybe one Soldier. Who knows, right? We got deck diversity, Defense Soldier. And of course, you can only use these cards effects once per turn. Target one DD card in your pendulum zone and special summon it. Holy crap, this card's good. This card's crazy good. Yo, I used to be a heavy DDD player, in case you guys didn't know. And the level 8 DDD used to be one of my favorites. So let's go ahead and see if I can pull them up. What is it? F11 to unfull screen? Yeah. It is DDD Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. And this card says, if it's a normal summon or special summon, you can target one DDD monster in your graveyard. Oh, it has to be a DDD monster, though. But then it allows you to tribute one other DD monster to target one card your opponent controls and banish it. So, the fact that this card, its pendulum effect allows you to special summon a DD monster. Then you can summon out this guy and summon out the DD monster to summon out another DDD monster from your graveyard. This card's like already an 8 out of 10. Like this card's crazy strong. And you know, it's very searchable. Now it has another effect. Banish one DD monster from your graveyard. If your DDD monster attacks this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects into the end of this damage step. That's not really that great, right? But it has another effect. All right? It has the other effect is you can banish this card from your graveyard, add one DDD pendulum monster from your extra deck or graveyard to your hand. Wow. Wow. Absolutely insane. That's an 8 out of 10. I think the only problem that I have with this card is it doesn't have a way to summon itself freely. Because, you know, the busted cards also need a way to be able to summon themselves freely to the side of the field. I think 2 of the 3 effects are incredibly good, and it allows a lot of combo potential. And so far, it looks like these are just solid one-ofs for the deck, at least in my head, like initial thoughts on them. So it doesn't change the deck too drastically, but they're pretty solid cards. All right. Oh my God, we have more cards. God, they're giving DDD a whole new structure deck, aren't they? DDD Demise 0 King Mockinx. I hate these cards because their names and their effects get so long. This is ridiculous. This card says if a face-up DDD or Dark Contract is destroyed while this card is in the extra deck, you can special summon this card, then you can destroy 1 card on the field. So it's interruption. Okay, that's not bad. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can place it in your pendulum zone. Not bad. You can only use this card's effect once per turn. During your main phase, if this card was activated, you can place 1 Dark Contract continuous spell from your deck face up. What? 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 That's another 8. That's another 8. Another interruption. All you have to do is keep a link arrow or your extra monster zone free. And a card that it gets you the contract. You can only use this card's pendulum effect once per turn. You can place 1 Dark Contract continuous spell or trap card from your deck face up on your field. Yo, this card's a 10, man. This card's a 10. It's a level 8, 0 scale. It doesn't restrict you. Oh no, yeah, this card's crazy. Their other monster's a scale 10. What the heck? The little guy. So you're telling me that either I open this or Savant? Where's that card? Let me find it. If I open both of them, they're not dead. One searches the contract. The other one is used for pendulum material. This is absolutely insane. The support is insane. You can place a trap face up. Yes, that's even crazier. Yeah, that's crazy. We get a skeleton. Bro, it's not going to be there for long. We're going to get rid of it out of the scale. What's even crazier, keep in mind, this can special summon it. So we're not dropping any scales anytime soon, big dog. Yo, these cards are insane. DDD. Oh my God. I swear, chat. It's like a 5-year-old made these cards. You go DD, then DDD, then DDD. Bro, this is Diddy's daddy. This card, Quattro D, it requires 4 fusion monsters. Before I read the card, I bet you it's going to say, yo, instead of fusion summoning to this card, you can tribute them all from your field, right? Must either be fusion summoned or spell summoned from your extra deck by banishing the cards from your field or graveyard. Hey, yo! Bro, just off the top, this card's already like a 7. Like, this. Hey, yo, OG James, chill, bro. You're weird. Stop being weird. This card's crazy. And you can only summon it once per turn, no matter what method you use. Yeah, exactly. Contact fusion from the graveyard. Even more insane. If this card is spell summoned, you can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Permanently. Then it can attack all your opponent's monsters once each. Then if it's in the monster zone and destroyed, you can place a a 13 scale into the pendulum zone. So it looks like you got your wish, big dog. A card that doesn't go down in scales. This card's crazy. Now, its pendulum effect is you can target any number of dark contracts you control, destroy them, and spell summon that many Doom King pendulum monsters from your deck or extra deck. I assume that last effect won't be as useful, but this card is definitely a 1 of in the deck. This is an 8 out of 10. This card's really, really good. I think it's one of those finisher cards, and it's exactly what it means. So DDD stands for Different Dimension Demon, right? What does the 4th D stand for? Don't tell me, guys, because you guys are gonna be weird with it. Next is DDD Founder King Clovis. Everybody's a king here, right? Now, Founder King Clovis says, and it's a 6 synchro. Holy crap. If this card is synchro summon, you can target one of your banished DD monsters, or if you control a dark contract, target one in your graveyard and special summon it. Wow. That's crazy. If this card becomes banished, you can activate the effect. If your DD monsters attacks a defense position monster, it inflicts piercing. That first effect will definitely help you climb into bigger plays. The second effect is kind of cheeks, but I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. So far, I'm not going to lie. The DDD cards have been insane. They've been some of the most busted cards we've seen for an archetype, right? Oh my God. Yo, how many more cards are we going to get? Yo, you're making sure this deck's competitive. Triple D Wisdom King Solomon, right? Different Dimension Demon Dominator. That is something that a 5-year-old will make up. D's their favorite letter, so they're going to keep on saying things. Demon. Domination, dimension, I swear. All right, you can detach one material, add one DD card from your deck to your hand. Well then, if this card becomes banished, target one DD effect monster you control and it gains that effect. If it destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the half of the original monster's attack. We had to get a bad card somewhere down the line. And the fact that this card is the bad card, the fact that it adds DD cards from the deck to the hand, and it's the bad card, is kind of crazy, right? I think that this card's a solid 5. It's definitely a card that could be considered. Not sure if we need the search though. Next is going to be the Link 3 monster. So now they don't have to link down anymore. This is DDD Sky King Zeus Ragnarok. I still think that it's really weird that every single one of these cards has been a king, right? Like not these, right? King Zero, King Arc, King Clovis. Like, bro, what is the theme behind this? Right? Are they like, I don't understand. Is this supposed to be like a Gilgamesh deck or something like that? Anyways. You can only use the second effect once per turn. You can target one DD or dark contract you control, destroy it. Also, you can deduct one pendulum summon of a DD monster in addition to your pendulum summon. So the first one gets you your pendulum skills. The second one gets you another pendulum summon. Okay. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand, you can banish one DD or one dark contract from your graveyard to negate the activation. Wow. Insulation. That's an 8. Yo, second. But I think you can only pendulum summon one. Yeah, I think it only allows you to get one pendulum summon additionally of one monster. Not an entire pendulum summon. Right? Which this card's still cool. This card, the nib does not exist. This card's actually insane, man. Yeah, this card's crazy. This deck is actually crazy. Next, the contract cards weren't really that good. Right? The contract cards, we only had Swamp and the original Dark Contract. I forget what it's called. This is a new contract card. It's an entire pendulum summon. Monsters. Oh, yeah, it does say monsters. Yeah, all right, never mind. My fault. That card's still an 8. This card says it's always treated as a DD card. This card's immediately just good, right? Because it's a Dark Contract that's a DD card. Target one DD card you control, except itself. You cannot special summon except for DD monsters. Destroy that card. Special summon one DD monster from your deck. Eight. Absolute 8. Absolute 8. I think that Konami has been in their bag when it comes to making this archetype. This has been an absolute banger. Every single card. They've been at least okay, right? Okay. Like, at least their bad card is okay. With a new archetype, we normally get a trash card. Their trash card is okay so far. Please give them a trash card. Don't let them play all of these cards, bro. Come on. This is what support's supposed to feel like. All right, here comes the opportunity for a bad card. You can shuffle 2 dark contracts from your graveyard into the deck, then target 1 card your opponent controls or in their graveyard and banish it. Take 1,000 damage, and then if it's destroyed, you can gain 500 life points. And if it was destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can gain 500 lore life points. This is a 5. Finally, their bad card. This card is going to be dependent on how fast you're going to go through your different dimension cards, right? But let's be real, this card's still kind of good. This card's has the potential to be really, really, really good, especially since you get to place it face up. I think the only reason why it's not great is because, like, you only play so many contracts. Like, you're playing 3 of the Dark Contract, 1 Swamp King, maybe 1 to 2 of this. So what are the odds of this card being able to continuously shuffle in contracts? Not really as high, but still a decent amount of high, right? Yeah, this is a solid card. It's okay. It would be crazy in certain other decks, right? You play this or the Steel, definitely will play the Headhunt. But Headhunt isn't a continuous trap card. I think Headhunt's a way better card. Overall, guys, I think the DDD support is bonkers. Like, they did their thing. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I can't wait to see what you have to say.